I've had some really great conversations recently with some members in the gym around motivation and how it's affecting their ability to exercise. So I wanted to go in and share some insights with you all. It is a widely accepted theory that all motivation can be due to one of two things: the avoidance of pain or the seeking of pleasure. When we apply this in an exercise setting, this is what it looks like. Picture this as experiencing pain. Picture this as experiencing pleasure. When most people start with us, they're experiencing some kind of pain, whether it be emotional, physical, or mental pain. They're starting here on the pain level. So what do? They engage in exercise because they know that by changing that, there's such great benefits that change physical, mental, and emotional pain. As they build consistency through the first few weeks of their training, they start to shift away from pain. Now, there's this kind of gray area in the middle that sits between them, where once we get there, we're a fair bit away from the pain that we were experiencing, but we're not quite experiencing so much pleasure just yet. So this is like a danger zone. You move away from the pain that you're experiencing, but all of a sudden, the pain of the exercise that you're doing is greater than the pain that you're currently feeling because you've moved away from that. So people stop exercising because they're avoiding pain. That's where their motivation is. So you find they start dipping back down towards this level of pain. That's where we see this kind of roller coaster happening, where people are in the gym, out of the gym, they're exercising, they're not exercising, purely based on avoidance of pain. Now, what's really important is when you start to exercise, is that as you move away from pain, exercise needs to become a pleasurable experience for you. One of the ways to do that is to reduce intensity, reduce the likelihood of soreness, and have some goals set that gets you up through this gray area. You'll find that by exercising, you feel great on the other side of sessions when the work is appropriate to you. You feel accomplished in your sessions, you're learning new skills, and there's a whole myriad of other things that can contribute to you having feelings of positivity and success. That's where we start feeling the pleasurable outcomes of exercise. I've gone around recently and asked a lot of people that are super consistent with their training, why do they train? And the answers have been really consistent from them. It's because it makes them feel good. They get their daily movement in. It's all positive related. They are pleasure seeking with their exercise. So you find that these people are pleasure seeking. They're coming in and out, still riding a little bit of a roller coaster, but they're on the pleasure seeking side, and that's leading to long-term consistency. So the message in this is, if you're starting or restarting, you're experiencing some kind of pain and you're moving away from that, go slow, go steady, go light, listen to your coaches. We'll give you guidance through that to make it a pleasurable experience. Now, how can you hack this to make your motivation unstoppable and unbreakable? There's a really easy way to do it. Pain, pleasure. As you're coming through and you're moving away from pain, something that really motivates people is to keep moving away from that point. So for some people, it works to think back to this about the pain that you were experiencing, and that keeps you motivated to keep moving away from it. The other thing is the pleasure seeking. So if you get your workouts right at the start, you'll feel amazing afterwards. You get a release of endorphins, you feel energized, you sleep better. Overall, you have more energy. In those situations where you feel like you're lacking motivation, you need to refer to this pleasure-seeking activity that exists just on the other side of the session that you're avoiding. So remind yourself about the benefits of exercise again and again and again. And if you need to, refer back to how painful it felt when you're down in this pain position. That's it, cheat code. Use pain and pleasure to help you elevate your own motivation and get really good, consistent training under your belt. That's it from me, guys. I hope that made sense. If there's any questions, drop them below. Otherwise, we will see you in the gym real soon.